It is a duty also, you will get to know, as well as it is what? It is also a formal procedure which happens. Very important activity of job analysis, that is you need to compare what the other company are doing here. The concept of job analysis is a 10-mark question, so please understand, describe it properly. It is not oral, it is always a written format. Now you will get potential candidates. In that potential candidates, you will select the best people and you will make them as an employee. Hello everybody, a warm welcome to one and all. I'm Vidhyaashram from the Department of Commerce and Management in Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Welcome to all the students here. Now we have gone to the next chapter in your courses, that is B.B.A, is Job Analysis and Design. Now what exactly the job analysis is? Now HRM is all about analyzing the human resources, analyzing what is that the human resource is doing, and analyzing what exactly the end results are, right? That is how we are supposed to go with it. Now what exactly job analysis is? Now let me give you an introduction about job analysis. That is what the work is, what are the type of work the human resources, that is the staff or the employees or the laborers, they are doing it. Analyzing each and everything about bits and pieces of the entire work which they are doing, that is called job analysis. That's why we always say it's a systematic study. What is it? Job analysis is a systematic and detailed examination of jobs. Now it's a systematic and detailed examination. That means not even leaving a minute particle, right? Everything you are supposed to analyze that. It is a procedure for determining the duties and skill requirements of a job. Now, for each and every job, you have a procedure. You have the requirements, that is how the job to be done, that is called skills, and that is how the job analysis will actually work out, and the kind of person who should be hired for it. A right person on a right job. Now try to understand this. When we go with the job analysis, firstly, as a HR manager, you are supposed to divide the job. When I say divide the job, it is called division of labor and division of work. Break all the work into small works. Now what happens is, now you need to analyze that who are the people who are good to actually do it, or who are the people whom you can train and get the work done. So there you will actually get to know how to use your manpower properly, as well as you will get to know that how they will actually go and work and get the things done efficiently and effectively. And hence you will actually get to know that a job analysis will give you a clear picture about a person, whether he can do it or not. Plus you will get a analysis of the person is really good in getting those things done or not. So here you will get the two criteria. One is a positive, as well as you will get a negative of it. Now job analysis is a procedure through which you determine the duties and nature of the job and kinds of people who should be hired for that goal. Job analysis is also a formal and detailed examination of job. Please understand what it is. It is a duty also, you will get to know, as well as it is what? It is also a formal procedure which happens. It is a systematic investigation of the task, duties and responsibility necessary to do a job. That is called job analysis. You will analyze each and everything, even the minute, you will actually go with it. Now job analysis activities. Now what are the activities which are being followed in job analysis? The first one here is the job analysis may include these activities. Now I've given you 5 of the activities. The first one here is reviewing the job responsibility of current employees. Now you will check on each and everybody, that is again reviewing the job responsibility. Now whatever the employees have already got the job responsibility, you are supposed to check whether it is correct or not. Doing internet research and viewing sample job description. online or offline, highlighting similar jobs. Now, whenever we go with a vestibule training or a kind of off the job training, you need to understand we always can't go with a present situation. We should go with the sample job description. Analyzing the work duty, the task. See, the first one is the work duty, the task and responsibility that need to be accomplished by filling the position. So you should actually know that what exactly the work is all about. Fourth one is researching and sharing with companies that have similar jobs. So even this is a very important activity of job analysis. That is, you need to compare what the other company are doing here. That is researching and sharing with companies that have similar jobs. And lastly, it is articulation of the most important outcome or contribution needed for the position. Now, what all you are supposed to do it for that particular position, you are supposed to attribute to it, and then you are supposed to go for that. Next one is concepts of job analysis. Now, concept of job analysis is a 10-mark question. So please understand, I have given you here the 5 concepts of job analysis. That is, the first one is the job itself. Second is you need to understand the job, that is job description. Then we have position description, job specification and job design. Please understand all these. The first one is job. The second is job description. You need to know what exactly the job to be done. And then position description. Who are the people, where they exactly are, whether they are in the top level, middle level, supervisory level, and what is the position of their description is. And then job specification, specify, that is what is that they will work and they are supposed to work for. And lastly, it is called the job design. You are supposed to design and give it to each and every employee so that they can actually work efficiently and effectively. So the first one is job. Now, what exactly a job is, right? Now, when we go with this, in a simple language, a job may be understood as a division of total work into packages or positions according to daily order. Please understand, write the same kind of a thing, that is according to daily order. A job is a collection or aggregation of tasks. Now, task in the sense small work. Duties and responsibility as a whole is regarded as a regular assignment to individual employees and which is different from other assignments. That means each and every employee will have a different assignment. That is what job is all about. And here in the job, you will actually get the responsibility. Plus, I'll tell you, there are people who will get authority well as responsibility. Thus, a job may be explained as a group of positions involving some duties, responsibility, knowledge, and to fulfill that, they are supposed to have something called skills. So this is what job is. So in a nutshell, if I need to tell you what a job is a collection of work or collection of small tasks where you are supposed to finish it. And in order to do that, you will be getting authority, responsibility, and to have that in a proper, efficient or effective way, you are supposed to have skills. So this is called as job. The next one is job description. Now, job description are written statement. Description, they'll describe it properly. It is not oral, it is always a written format. So you will have the following things, right? That describes the following. The first one is what is that you are supposed to do? We call it as duties. Now, whom you are supposed to actually be responsible or have authority. That is what you will get to know, responsibility. So here, understand, when we go with levels of management, say we have A dash, here we have A, then we have here B dash. Now, authority flows from top to bottom and responsibility grow from bottom to top. Now, this is called R. Here it is called authority. Right? Now, A dash will give a job to A saying that you are supposed to do something. Now the job has been taken here. Now A dash need to tell him the job description. When he goes for a proper job description, that only these things you are supposed to get it done. Now what happens here is he will be getting few of the things. The first one is the duties. Second is responsibility. He need to report each and everything to A dash. Then most important contribution and outcome needs from a position. What is the most important outcome he should actually give it? Being a middle level supervisor, he should do it. That is how what the obligation he'll be having towards A. Required qualification of candidate. Now each and every person whoever gets a job, and specifically we actually go for it, he should also know that what exactly is his position. That is called required qualification of the candidate for the position. Say example, now you are in the middle level, and if you have only finished your graduations, you will not be able to come to the middle level. You are supposed to have your master degree. That is the qualification. Just finishing your masters and can you come to the middle level? Definitely no. You are supposed to have some experience, say 3 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, depending upon that. Or you should be extraordinary talented and people should recognize you very fast. So then what happens is you will be in the middle level. That's why that is called qualification. You should have a proper required qualification to come to that level or the position. Reporting relationship and co-workers of a particular job. Now please understand, when it comes to reporting, right? Now here we have something called M, N and O. Now reporting. Now O should only report to N, N will report to M. That is called reporting. And when we go with co-workers, now A dash A, B dash MNO, they are the co-workers. You will have a very good relationship between the co-workers as well if you go for a proper job description. Next one is position description. Now job description, I told you what exactly you should have. Now position, when we go for it, the human resource director guide and manages an overall provision of human resources services, policies and programs for the entire company. That is first one, recruiting and staffing. What is the meaning of recruiting? Recruiting means it's a process of inviting people to face interview. That is, you are encouraging them to actually come to the interview and get the interview done. So after that, what is that you will do is you'll go for staffing. That is, you will pick a right person for a right job. So recruitment is done. Now you will get potential candidates. In that potential candidates, you will select the best people and you will make them as an employee. After that, organizational and space planning. That is, manpower planning you have already done, isn't it? Now you will actually give them where exactly they are supposed to work and you will assign the duties. Performance management and improvement system. Now you will always try to actually give them more training development courses so that they can actually enhance their performance and do better for the organization. Organization development, that is, the more you are actually going for it, productivity is achieved and your organization will have a development. Employment and compliance to regulatory concerns. So you will actually know that what are the things they are supposed to do and what are the things they are not supposed to go with. The last one is employee orientation, development and training. Now if you feel that the employee's validity is more, that is, they can actually stay up to the standards of the organization, now you will think about their orientation, development and training sessions. So that will actually enhance them to actually get better in their positions later. So always we plan for a long-term relationship than a short-term and a medium-term. That's the reason here positional description is very essential for each and every candidate, because he'll get to know at least after 1 year or 5 year or 10 year where exactly he'll be if he stays in the same company, because he should always have a career growth in a company, not something like after 2 years you will actually shift to some other company, because there is no career growth. You should have a proper position description, that is after 2 years where he will actually reach if he achieves all the targets. Job specification. Job specification. Now it is a standard of personnel. When I say the word personnel means what? Staff. Personnel and designates the qualities required for an acceptable performance. Now here you need to understand that each and every person, whoever is qualified and they have been selected in this interview round, now the minute they get orientation and placement, you are supposed to make sure that it is a standard of the staff. That is, all the people whoever have got selected, they are supposed to meet the standards of the company. It is written record of the requirements sought in an individual worker for a given job. So everything is written and recorded. It refers to a summary of personnel characteristics required for a job, whether he can be independently doing it or a team builder or a team leader. So everything here, job specification in the sense, they'll specify each and everything an individual should actually have, so that he can work in a team or he can work in that particular job which he has been allotted. It is a statement of minimum acceptable human qualities necessary for the proper performance of the job. That is what the job specification is all about. In job specification, each and everything, as I told you before, that it is in the written record of the requirements sought for an individual worker. That means in an organization there are say 100 or 200 or 1000 people. Now all the 1000 people will be getting job specification, that is what is that their work, what exactly they should do and what they are not supposed to do it. Each and everything will be specified in the job specification. So the next one here we have is job design. After job specification, we are supposed to go with job design. Now the job design is the division of the total task to be performed into the manageable and efficient unit or position, departments and divisions, and to provide for their proper integration. That is called job design. When we go with job design here, please understand the subdivision of work is both horizontal scale with a different task across the organization being performed by different people, and on the vertical scale. So you have here say horizontal is there and vertical is also there, in which higher level of organizations are responsible for the supervision of more people. So here what happens is, when we go horizontal scale with different tasks across the organization being performed by, when we go with the horizontal, there are each and every department here organized. When we go for vertical scale, it is about the higher level, in a sense he will be the superior for this person. So it goes like that, both way, that is horizontal as well as vertical. That is what the job design is all about. So whom you are supposed to report, who is your immediate superior, whom you are not supposed to listen, everything in the job design will actually give it. That is accountability, authority, responsibility, which we call it as elements of delegation. Any doubt regarding this session, please do ask us. We are always there to help you. Thank you so much. I'll see you when I see you.